Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to go and do this massive haul. I've got so much to go through because I said I was in a spending mood and I've been spending money. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. So if you want to see all the things that I've got for PR as well as what I've spent my money on, then please stay tuned. So first of all, there's going to be loads of different Rimmel PR in here. And this is the latest one, which I think was really cute. It came in this big box here. And inside, they've really stocked me up on a lot of the lip products and the pencils. So first of all, I got two of the new Oh My Gloss lip oils. I actually bought Cappuccino the other day, which is in this haul because I really love the look of this. And I did do a lip video, which I will post as a short. But they also sent me Deep Cherry, which is this deeper one here. And if you love the lip oil formulas from Rimmel, you're going to really love these. These are beautiful nudie shades ready for the autumn season. Then they stocked me up with three of the Oh My Gloss Butter Me Up lip balms. So we've got Latte Delight, Vanilla Frost and Mellow Mocha, and these are the three shades that I reach for the most. I really do love them, so I'm glad I've got backups, especially this Latte Delight one. It's a nice nudie shade. Then they topped me up with another one of the Cappuccino Thrill Seeker mascaras. So this is a brown mascara and I've actually got one of these already in my everyday drawer. And I've been using it every now and then when I fancy a bit of mascara, because obviously I wear lashes, so I don't really wear mascara a lot. But I love a brown mascara. It's so much more softer for your eyes, and the Rimmel ones are always really good. Then I received four of the Last in Finish lip liners, and Cappuccino is always a favourite. I think I've got two in my pot already, so I'm glad I got a backup of that. And then I've also got Tiramisu, Brownie Pie and Spice. So I'm just going to swatch these now quickly. So we've got Tiramisu, Cappuccino, Brownie Pie and Spice, and really beautiful nudie shades ready for the autumn season. I got another one of the Wonder Ink. So this is a liquid liner in the shade Spiced Chestnut, which is a gorgeous brown shade there. And I actually really like the Rimmel liquid liners. They've got a really nice precision brush felt tip on the end. Easy to apply, dead pigmented as well, so you only need a little bit, but I've got a few of these colours and they're really good. And then a few things that I haven't already got, and I've not tried this formula before, so the Oh My Plump Lip Shaper Crayons. This is what they look like here, and they're not like your typical normal pencil liners. Where's the friggin' shade names? So this is all three of them swatch here. So we've got Cafe Latte, Rich Cacao, and Iconic Beige. So they're a little bit more creamier than the normal long-lasting finish lip liners, but equally as nice. And then, as I said, I did buy the Cappuccino lip oil, which I'm going to swatch it now for you because it is really nice. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's just got a really nice beigey nude tint to it. And then, so I brought that myself, and then I also brought the So Rosy shade, which I think was a really nice autumnal shade, and that's the So Rosy. So it's got a bit more pigment than the Cappuccino one, but just really like the formula of these, great for everyday use. And then I was sent, and then the last thing for Rimmel, I think, in this box, I was sent four of the multitasker concealers of different shades because these are good for cream contouring as well as highlighting. So obviously the shade that I always use, to be fair, my normal shade is Sand, so this colour here. So if you're a similar skin tone to me, then Sand is a really good shade to use. And then if I'm using it for cream contour, then I would use Toffee. So I have actually got a full face of Rimmel video as a shorts coming up, so I will post that, and I did use these in those videos. So thank you so much to Rimmel for sending those across to me. And then moving on, I did top up with the Huda Beauty cluster lashes, and I always wear cluster lashes. So these are actually full 04 style, and they've been on for about a week now, so I am due to swap and change. But I got the set, I'm pretty sure, can't remember how much the set is. I'll put it on the screen, where you got 2 packs of the cluster lashes and then also the glue. This time they sent me the correct glue because last time was just normal strip lash glue, but now this is the 2-in-1 lash gluing set. So it comes with one end is the bond and one end is the seal. And these are the cluster lashes. They're just so nice, wispy, fluffy. They feel a bit more expensive as well. You can really tell when you use cheap cluster lashes, they have like a plasticky feel, whereas these don't have that. And I do get 10% discount with Doll Beauty. It is affiliated, so if you do use my code, then I do earn a small bit of commission, but I will include the link and the code down below if you want to shop yours, because I know that they've just rebranded their whole stock line. They're starting to reintroduce them all, so including the lashes, they've just brought back out the setting spray and the primer, the lip oils. I'm just waiting for the cheek stuff to come back because that was my favourite. So I got a few new Fenty products to try, which I'm really excited about. So first thing I got, the new Set It Down Superfine Blur-In Setting Powder in the shade Butter. Now, going back to a really old Sephora video, which was my first trip to Sephora, I brought the Fenty powder and I absolutely loved it. It was like one of my favourite loose setting powders. It's definitely expired now, it needs chucking away, so I thought I'd get the new one. I don't really know what's different about it. I think it's now talc free, but inside it's exactly the same component, I think. Seems like exactly the same packaging. It was the same shade as what I got before, and this time around it comes with a nice little puff as well. So I have used it, and I'm pretty sure it feels the same sort of formula, but I need to just use it a little bit more. It says it's blur, mattifying and lock makeup in all day, light as air texture for a smooth finish. And then I picked up one of the mattifying and blurring primer, so this is the Grip Trip, and just look how interesting that looks. So I'm really intrigued to see what this is like. I've heard such good reviews on this. And then I also picked up the You Mist Makeup Extending Setting Spray. I just picked up the mini just to trial it. Again, I've heard some really good things about this setting spray as well, so let's try the mist out. That's a nice mist, to be fair. It's not really heavily fragrance, which is nice, but yeah, if I like the mini, then I will buy the full size. I did pick up from MUA Cosmetics this Little Cherry Kiss 5-shade eyeshadow palette. These are only £3.75, but I just love the cherry look eyeshadows, and I just think they're very autumnal. And yeah, I might just do like a little YouTube shorts on this or something. But I just think it was really cute. I swatched it in store and I do like the formula of MUA Cosmetics. I did get sent these two lip glazes from Maybelline. So I got two shades, and the first one is Pink Drip, which just looks like probably going to be quite a sheer clear pink. And then I got a deeper shade, which is Espresso Kiss. That is given very autumnal, so I'm really excited to try those. I have got one of these. Can't remember what shade I got, and my friend has been raving about these actually, so I'm glad that they sent me these two shades to try, and really grateful. Thank you so much to Maybelline. I needed a new toner, a glycolic toner, and I was looking for the Ordinary one when I went to Boots, but they were all out of stock and I needed a new one, so I picked up the mini Pixi Glow Tonic. I've used this a bunch of times. I used to use this back in the day as well, and it's just a really nice one for £10 for a mini. Then I picked up a new one of the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Mattifying Setting Spray with Upsolite technology. I've used this a couple of times now just to test it out, and I feel like it's a nice spray. You can hear the ball rattling around inside. Again, I just wanted to try the mini before I purchased the full size, because the full size is actually quite expensive. I'm pretty sure this mini was still like £25, and it's got a nice mist to it. It smells really nice. It is nice for a setting spray, but I don't know about the blurring technology in it, which is why I'm still going to continue to test it out. But also on Danessa Myricks, has anyone got the new Freedom Lightworks palette, because I have been refreshing Cult Beauty, Beauty Bay and Sephora UK for this Baxter palette, and I still cannot get it, so I'm actually really jealous of everyone that's got it, but I am going to get it as soon as it comes in stock, and then I will do a YouTube video on it, but I'm so excited for that to be released. And then I picked up another one of the Morphe Cheek Thrills Multi-Finish Face Trio. So this is in the shade Blind Date, which is a mid-tone pink. I got, what was the one that I got? I think it was like After Party or something, and I loved it so much, so I had to pick up another shade. And this is what it looks like. So you have your powder, and then you have like a blush-like cream. Be helpful if that's stirred up. And then underneath here, you've then got a full cream. But what a really pretty pink blush trio. I absolutely love these. I definitely want to get some more of them. A lot of the shades are always out of stock when I go see them in store though. And then I've got a purchase that I'm really annoyed about because I've been dying to try this. This is the Kylie Press Bronzing Powder, and it was Ellie Cheeseman, I think her name is, from TikTok, who said this was such a nice bronzer and it's so slept on, and I got the shade Toasty. This isn't cheap, you know. This was about £25 or £23 or something like that for a bronzer, which I think is actually quite expensive. And I've come home, I've opened it up, and it's smashed to blizzards. It's smashed to blizzarines. Anyway, it's smashed. And I don't know where my isopropyl alcohol is to repress it. So I've been using it with a really light hand and really saturating my brush and blend it out of my hand first before I apply it. But how annoying. I don't expect to pay 20 odd quid for a bronzer and for it to be smashed, which I'm actually really annoyed about. But it is a really nice bronzer, so I am tempted to just rebuy it. Then I picked up two things from NYX. So I got the NYX Wonder Snatch powder, and this is the apricot attitude. This was £8. It is so diddy, really diddy. So if I'm being honest, I've used it a couple of times now. It's a nice powder, but not my favourite. But I do think the packaging is quite messy. It's hard to get a lot of it out onto your lid, and then for your powder puff to actually fit in there. So it has got like an open shut clasp or turning circle inside. However, I do feel like it still comes out. So the packaging isn't the best, but the powder's okay. It's not my favourite drugstore powder, but it's alright. The colour's nice though. And then I got the Smushy Matte Lip Balm. So this was really intriguing. So I got this in the shade Snuggle Season, and that's the shade there. And as you can see, it is really blurring. It's quite a nice feel to it, but I've never had a matte lip balm before. And I do really like the colour, so it's nice for everyday use and for that Korean lip trend as well, where you get a little bit in the middle and smudge it out. I think that would be really good for, but that it just feels so nice and soft and blurring on my hand. But yeah, really like that on the lips. Then I picked up a new one of the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. I've not tried the waterproof one before. I don't really know if there's much difference in it, but I've been using it recently. Again, got the mini because the full size are just so bloody expensive when it comes to these setting sprays. And yeah, I just needed a new one because this is probably one of my all-time favourite setting sprays at the moment, especially for makeup longevity. So had to get a new one of those. And I did go into Sephora to get that as well. I don't know why this is in a Sephora bag. I didn't even get it from Sephora, but I got the Kylie Cosmetics Glossy Lip Kit, and this comes with a lip liner and the lip gloss in the shade Kylie, which is such an iconic shade in the matte lip duo. So that is the shades there. So there's the lip liner and the lip gloss. Let me just put a bit of this lip gloss on actually, I'm intrigued. I can't really work out what the scent is, but that's a nice gloss. I've not actually tried any of the Kylie I don't think I've even tried the lip liners and lip glosses. But I got that from Boots, and they had 20% off premium brands. I picked up one of the new Beauty Bay Layer Up Blush Duo, and I got this in the shade Grape Juice. This is what the packaging looks like. Very chic and matte. And this is quite a rogue shade for me because that is going to be quite deep, but I feel like with a light hand that's going to be really nice for this season. And so you've got your powder one, and is this a cream? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a cream. The texture of it looks quite interesting. It looks a little bit like spongy, and then you got your powder, but you have got a case there, so I assume that is the cream. But oh, I got it already. I just feel like this packaging looks really nice and minimalistic and simple, but it's going to get so grubby. I did want the peachy one, but they were sold out of that shade. And then they now stock Samplr on Beauty Bay, and I've seen these all over my socials because they're such affordable eyeshadows, but meant to be really good quality. And I picked up one of the palettes. This is palette 04. I think it's 04 Undone. So really simple packaging, and that's the whole idea behind it. But a lot of nice cool tones and burgundies in there, which again, really nice for the autumn season. And I'm excited to create a look with that. So if that's something that you want to see on my YouTube, then please comment down below. But I'm just loving the look of these shimmers as well. Can't wait to create a look with those. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about this brand. And that palette was literally in like £12.95, I think. And then I picked up a whole bunch of things from Huda Beauty. Well, I actually got it from Beauty Bay because they had 20% off. And that includes the new Easy Bake Duo Loose Powder. So I got this in Cherry Peach, which features cherry blossom cake and peach pie. I've still got it all in the packaging, but I've been using this stuff like every single day. I love the Huda powder anyway, but these shades I really do like. So one's like a pink toned, one's a peach toned, and it's just really, really nice for brightening and things like that. So I'm nearly out of my actual Huda, what is it, pound cake I think it is, and again it's in the old packaging, like I've had it for ages, so it's excited to get a new one anyway. Picked up the Easy Blur primer, so this is the bronze one, and it's a silicone free smoothing primer. Been using this, been loving it as well. I have got a full face of Huda Beauty as a short, and you'll see that the bronze in this isn't actually quite bronze, which is confusing, but anyway. Picked up a new one of the Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation. This time I got it in Latte because this is more my shade. I did collect my old one, so I've used that before and I did really like the formula of it, but I just wanted to get a new shade. Same with the concealer as well. She's changed all the packaging of it anyway, so I wanted the new packaging. But the Fairy Filter Luminous Matte Liquid Concealer, I got this in the shade Meringue. Again, I could probably go with a smidge darker, but for under the eyes it's actually alright. And then I picked up a mini, and this is the colour corrector. I'm just going to have to get this out because this is so cute. The colour corrector in one of the new shades, I believe, which is Cherry Light. Look how small that is. That's so tiny and so cute because she came out with a whole mini range. I think it's still like £15, so it's not exactly cheap, but I just think it's so cute, and stuff like that is so nice to put in your handbag, although I don't really put colour corrector in my handbag. It's mainly like powders. So I think I might buy a mini one of the powders so I can take on a night out of me or whatever, even though I don't really go out anymore. And then I got a few of the lip products. So I've got 2 of the lip contour stains. I actually picked up Warm Brown and Rosewood. I did want Soft Nude and I think Toasty Brown, but again, they were sold out. And when I want something, I want it now. But again, I've been using these. I use these in my video, which I will link down below if I've uploaded it already. If not, then it'll be up soon. And I've been loving them, as well as the Faux Filler Jelly Oil, and this is in the shade Juicy Peach. So this literally smells absolutely incredible. The only thing that's peeved me off about this is I've used it about 3 times now, and I feel like as soon as you take out your applicator, there's only a small amount of product in there. And I'm thinking, Huda, this is expensive and I'm going to be running out and having to repurchase already. But it is a really nice lip oil and it does make your lips look dead juicy. And then last but not least, I've got a Beauty Bay, what is it? A lip balm, a hydrating tinted lip balm, which was an accidental purchase because I was meant to get my friend some of the Beauty Bay Click Pen lip glosses, and I accidentally brought 3 lip balms, and I actually sold 2 of them in the office, and then this one I ended up keeping myself, so I didn't miss out on too much. But yeah, just a cherry flavoured and tinted lip balm. And that is everything. I feel like I need a drink now. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If there's anything in this video that you want to see as a video or you want any opinions on, then please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. And hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye!